Well, I hate to jump the gun. I hate to be pessimistic. I hate to be whatever you want to say. I'm being off this video. But the facts are the facts, and the facts don't care about your feelings. Now, before I get into this video, 76% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed. I need 140 more subs before the end of the week. Hit that free subscribe button, and I also need 100 likes on this video. Hit that free like button. I'm about to rant. So, Okada, welcome to AEW. Welcome to the United States of America. I hope you enjoy your stay. It's not all it's cracked up to be, but I hope you enjoy your stay. It's a lot of turmoil, and you could decide whether I'm talking about AEW or United States. So, if you don't know, Okada debuted for AEW yesterday, and you know what? Good for them. Good for them. They got their guy. But when you think about how much money this man is making, it is utterly ridiculous. It's being reported now this man is on a 2-year contract and making like $13 million a year. Now you understand why this man, my apologies, that sounded so crazy. I had to fact check myself. He's making he's on a $14 million about a $14 million contract for 3 years. So he's making $4 million a year. But to make it even more crazy, to even, you know what I'm saying, don't like take a sigh of relief now. This man is making more money than Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, and presumably Cody Rhodes. Shout out to Ibu on from Wrestling Periods. This man who, like, I don't get me wrong, I understand he's a legend where he's from. I understand he's a big deal where he's from. But you gotta understand, this man is not about to make that money back. Like, if you think I'm being like, you know, biased against people from foreign countries, Edge, I understand he's from Canada, but hear me out. Edge, one of the biggest stars in WWE history. Like, let's be honest. He's one of the greatest wrestlers in WWE history. I highly doubt Edge has made the money back in WWE, meaning AEW. Whatever he's getting, I highly doubt. Other than them first couple weeks, he's been living up to his contract. And you know why, man? Because the storylines is bad. Because there's no interest in watching him. And it's going to be the same way with Okada. Now, let me hear me out on this. A top free agent in New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know, he's a free agent now, and it's a bidding war, or it's you know, negotiations are going on with AEW and WWE. Both companies seriously want this man, and he's the hottest thing out, and he's like one of the best stars. You know what I'm saying? He's the big deal. If he comes in, all plans are going to change. And, you know what I'm saying, it's a huge deal. And he ends up signing with AEW for a lot more money than he would have made in WWE. Doesn't that sound very familiar? Jay fucking White. This guy, now I am somebody who's starting to like Jay White. And, you know what I'm saying, I got a video coming out about like his promo last night. Ew, it was nasty. It was pretty ugly. It got ugly. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm slowly getting off that bandwagon just as quick as I got on. But, you know what I'm saying, like, you got to understand, no matter how big of a deal someone is in another country, he's not that big of a deal here. And that is why WWE passed on him. Like, I like Shinsuke Nakamura because WWE made him feel like a big deal. I like Finn Balor because WWE made him feel like a big deal. Not because what he did in New Japan Pro Wrestling, not because of what he did outside of WWE. I am the casual viewer. I have never seen a New Japan Pro Wrestling match. I have never seen a Ring of Honor match. I have never even seen an NWA match because I am a casual wrestling fan. I am. I can't just watch wrestling without interest in the wrestlers. You know, I need to feel investment in the wrestlers, and so many other people do too. Like, it's not just wrestling. Most people can't just sit down and watch football if it's not their favorite team. Most people can't just watch basketball if it's not their favorite team. If it's not a LeBron James who we all know about, if it's not a Stephen Curry, if it's not a Tom Brady, if it's not a Patrick Mahomes, and even a Joe Burrow, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I just, what is so hard to understand about that? And yes, your viewers may like it. AEW's niche audience, the 800K who watch religiously, may like it, but you're going to lose 35 million again. If you don't know, it was estimated that AEW made about I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but it was a huge fucking number. They grossed about, let's say for shits and giggles, 180 million. They grossed about 180 million, but they netted negative 35 million. Like, let's do the math there. Like, I don't know. Again, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but this was estimated by I believe Brian Thurston or something Thurston from WrestleNomics. You're spending much more money than you are making. It's simple business. Yes, he may be a big deal. Yes, he may be one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He may be the best of all time. But if he's not a ratings draw, if he's not going to make the money back, how long can you stay in business? How long? That is because I want AEW to succeed. If you did not see my last video, we need AEW to succeed. I've lived through the I didn't get to see WCW. I was not alive for WCW. Majority of my life, I've watched a one company wrestling, hence why I'm a casual. Hence why I only watch WWE. I don't know how to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't even know I don't have cable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to watch Ring of Honor back when they was their own company. I don't even know what channel TNA is on right now. There was a glimpse of time where I was a TNA fan, but outside of that, bruh, like, we need competition. We need us as wrestling fans, not just the people who coming in to watch The Rock, not just the people who coming in to see Roman Reigns or even Cody Rhodes. No, the people who coming in to watch Chad Gable, the people who coming in to watch the women, the people who coming in to watch how Maxine Dupree improves, the people who are interested in the Braun Breakers, because although I'm a casual wrestling fan, I'm a diehard like WWE fan. Like, I love WWE. Now, I'm not a stan. Like, I will tell you straight up, WWE television is garbage. Like, I will straight up tell you that. Like, I can't watch a 3-hour episode of Monday Night Raw. I could barely watch a 2-hour episode of SmackDown. Like, I will be the first to tell you where WWE, like, I'm a WWE diehard because for a long time that was the only wrestling I had. I don't like WWE. I don't like wrestling for the gymnastics. I don't like the wrestling because of the performance. I don't love Spider-Man. This is my favorite example. I don't love Spider-Man because he can do a triple backflip and land on his feet and catch a tray and make sure none of his food falls off the tray. I don't love WWE. I don't love Spider-Man because of that. I love Spider-Man because I can relate to him. I love Spider-Man because I love his backstory. There needs to be a story to be invested. I don't know who the fuck Okada is. I've never seen an Okada match. You could show me all the 5-star story. You could show me all the 5 stars, matches that you want. But what is his booking going to be? Is he going to be, bro? They got him. They got this. I'm like 9 minutes into this motherfucker. They got this motherfucker with the Young Bucks. They put him in a group immediately. Who does that not sound familiar? Jay White, Will Ospreay. Does that not sound Adam Cole? Does that not sound familiar? You're doing the same shit, but worse because you got him with these irrelevant, blood-sucking, clout demons, no aura, terrible Young Bucks. They suck. They fucking suck. The Young Bucks suck. They're irrelevant. They're boring. Nobody likes them. And you put your top free agent, the person you are paying $14 million over 3 years, when you can barely, when you no, not even barely, when you are losing $35 million a year, and you're paying another motherfucker 14 million over 3 years. You know the average AEW wrestler salary is $400K a year. You know WWE didn't even gross, or they didn't even net $400K when they sold out Madison Square Garden for the first time. This motherfucker's making more. This dude is making more than Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. And he's teaming with the Young Bucks. You know those three are the top paid. Actually, no, Chris Jericho. Before Okada, it was Chris Jericho. Another irrelevant motherfucker. Like, you cannot convince me that AEW is not a money laundering factory at this point. What the fuck, bro? I just... You motherfuckers are delusional. You are like... What the bro, I've never seen $1 million. I've never seen $20,000 at once. But I can tell you what bad business is. Yes, you know when Okada got on screen, they got 865K. Their ratings jumped up to 865K. They couldn't even touch 900K with him on screen. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? I just, it's sad, man. It's fucking sad. And these delusional ass AEW fans, and like people, I see people all the time. Oh, you're not making money. Actually, I am. Again, like I said, I've made more money off my YouTube channel than the Khan family has off AEW. And that is a fact. They're not profitable. They're not. The video game flopped. It keeps flopping. Edge flopped. CM Punk flopped. It wasn't his fault, but CM Punk flopped. The Young Bucks flopped. Kenny Omega has flopped. Get well soon, Kenny. MJF title reign flopped. Samoa Joe title reign has flopped so far. Everything has flopped because the person in charge won't put somebody more experienced in charge. He has the ego, not as bad, but he's getting up there. He's getting up there. And they are literally just digging their grave deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, expecting like gold when you're digging a hole and you don't even realize it's your grave. You're trying to dig for gold and you don't even realize you're you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, and I wouldn't be as confident in what I'm saying if people who knew more than me wasn't saying the same thing. People who have seen these things weren't saying the same thing. It's bad, man. It's bad. And if you love AEW, you should want more. You should want better for it. I want better for AEW. I love AEW. I do. Whether y'all believe, I don't like it, but I love AEW, man. They gave me my hero back. If it wasn't for AEW, there would be no CM Punk in wrestling. They gave me my hero back. They've introduced me to music that I love, like not Darby Allin. Actually, yes, Darby Allin. I love Darby Allin's. Like, they've introduced me to a new genre of music. Like, they've introduced me to women's wrestlers like Ruby Soho, Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa. They've helped me find a new love for like Miro or Rusev formerly. Well, I'm out of that now. But man, it's I love AEW because I love wrestling. I do. But y'all need to understand that this brand of wrestling is not sustainable. It is just not. And as soon as Pops realize, and I'm talking about Shad Khan, as soon as Pops, who knows, man. Again, I'm at this point, I'm convinced that AEW is a money laundering factory. But as soon as Pops say, "Fuck this, son, fuck this," I've waited 5 years, going on 6 years probably. It's probably been 6. I've waited 6 years. You have yet to give me a profit. I have yet to make $1 off this. Maybe they got insurance. I don't know how it works, but I know that they're in the red. They were dependent on a video game, and that flopped, and now they're depending on a new deal when they can't even get 1 million viewers. They haven't touched 1 million in a minute. And if they have, it's because of Big Bang Theory and Sheldon and them. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. It's objectively bad. You're not getting any. You're losing viewers. You're not even You're far from gaining viewers. You're losing viewers. You're losing viewers. Merch is down. Your top stars are irrelevant. They look worse than ever. Their reputations are ruined. You're making stars for the other company. You're helping business in the other company. Like all of your missions, all of your goals, you're doing the exact opposite. You are. Everything has flopped. Everything. And even what has worked, you ruined. CM Punk was a godsend. And y'all let him go. Cody Rhodes, y'all let him go. MJF, y'all ran him into the ground. Samoa Joe, you flopped. It's not hard to book a badass champion. That goes for WWE and AEW, but you know what I'm saying? Jesus, man. Jesus, man. I won't. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. But I didn't mean for this to go 18 minutes, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. I hope that y'all see now that although I do talk a lot and shit on it, I love wrestling. I love AEW. I do. I promise I do. But this is bad. This is bad. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Peace.